Konnichiwa, y'all. Let's do the 10 at 10 for January 21st of 2025. I'm Matt, that's my brother Tim.
Today we're going to talk about 10 of the 20 trees getting listed today on MrMaple.com at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guys, let's jump right into it. We've got Acer Pomatum Nanat. This is a very unique tree. It's got a leaf almost like a flattened Suggacanensis leaf with a little bit of curl to it, and it gives you some really bright green bark.
This tree is Suggacanensis times aoyagi. You could easily put it in that lion's head family, that crumpled leaf, but it's got bark like aoyagi, lime green to yellow in the winter months. Absolutely lovely plant. This is an introduction that is fairly new to the trade, but underrated. This was introduced by our friend Bob Baltzer, former mentor Talon Buchholz, the late great Bob Baltzer. Awesome dude. Came up with Alpenweiss as well. Nanat, named for his wife Nancy. Beautiful tree, guys. This one has lime green bark, and it has some of the best yellow fall color. I mean, I've had highlighter yellow, neon yellow fall color on this one. Really quite exquisite. Now, I have one of these in my front yard. Tends to form to a nice rounded canopy as it matures.
And it'll end up getting about 6 feet in height by 6 foot in width in 10 years. Check out our full cultivar breakdown we've done here on the Mr. Maple Show on Acer Pomatum Nanat. Y'all, you can see it in fall color, just that highlighter yellow you get out of this tree. It's an amazing newer selection that we're one of the few people that has been offering it here on Mr. Maple.
All right, guys, let's bring back Prince Charming. It's actually the reverted form of Hanamatoi. It still makes a lovely, beautiful pink lace leaf. We've started using this one. A lot of people will pick this out in the greenhouses. It's absolutely beautiful. You're gonna love this pink display.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite charming, the colors. It really has some of those bright, just pink-red kind of colors with that nice cascading form. Great cascading lace leaf, 4 feet in height, 6 foot in width in 10 years. Bright red in the fall as well. Easy to grow, really beautiful tree.
All right, y'all, here's an older classic from Japan. We're bringing back Shatatsu Sawa.
This is often partnered with Shatatsu Sawa. This is just Shatatsu Sawa. It's got that really nice creamy color with some really nice green veins.
It's not AKA Shatatsu Sawa. It's just Shatatsu Sawa. Aka meaning red, you'll see that a lot. This is the non-red form. So Aka has more of a bright red. Shatatsu Sawa has green veining, beautiful white creamy variegation, absolutely lovely reticulated maple.
It's got a really nice upright form, reaching about 6 to 8 foot in height and 6 foot in width in 10 years. Goes to a really nice shade of yellow in the fall. Give it morning snow with protection from the hot afternoon sun to really get the peak reticulated ghost-like variegation on the selection.
Gonna work zones 5 through 9. Beautiful tree, great sizes here today on the 10 at 10. All right, guys, let's bring back Suggacanensis Pendula. This is a weeping native hemlock with a lot of great color.
Yeah, this is one that sells out when we offer it. And I think we recently just shot a top 25 conifers of 2025 coming up on a podcast soon. You can check that out. Y'all, if we listed this in higher numbers, this could be really, really high up on that list. It sells out really quickly every time we list it. It's a conifer, it's an evergreen, it's a native selection, but it's also a native conifer evergreen that can handle a little more shade, which is pretty awesome.
Also heavily pendulous. I recommend staking this one up to the height you want, kind of letting it cascade down. You can treat this one a lot like Ryusin, and that you can kind of stake it up to a desired height. I like to stake these up to about 4 to 5 feet, let them kind of cascade down. Also looks great in a basket or a big container.
Grab you one today.
All right, y'all, here's a popular Talon Buchholz tree you don't see a lot. This is from the Flora Wonder collection. We're bringing back Acer Johen X Sensei. Now, this is a weeping Johen. It's one of those lace leaf Johen. I would say this one is one of the lesser known Buchholz introductions. You'll find it here on MrMaple.com. Absolutely amazing looking plant.
Now, with a little bit of morning sun, afternoon shade, you can get the colors that you get out of Kauai in a little more vigorous form.
A little more durable.
A little more durable. Sensei, a next level Acer Johen. We've offered it once before at an open house. I don't think we've ever offered it on MrMaple.com. First time offering rare Acer Johen selection. They're gonna go quick today. Make sure you check out quickly.
Typically about 3 to 4 feet tall, 5 to 6 foot wide, low cascading umbrella. Beautiful colorations on this one. Guys, this one won't last, so do check out. Come back and add other things to cart. This one will sell out here today. Love Sensei. I remember the first time I ever got soundwood on this one from Talon Buchholz. I was so excited to get this started. Absolutely next level plant. You're gonna love the colors on this one. It looks great in a container or in the ground. Again, a little bit wider, so a little bit wider presence than height, so it doesn't get super tall, but a lot of good width going on. I love that it has that rounded Shatatsu style lace leaf appeal to it. Absolutely beautiful. So we've offered Green Snowflake, which is another Talon Buchholz lace leaf. We've actually offered Green River and Kauai. You rarely see Sensei available. Grab you one today.
Yeah, and we've offered Sensu before. We've never offered Sensei. Don't get the two confused. Sensei is an upright Shatatsu. This is a weeping cascading lace leaf.
All right, Tim, what do we got next?
Next up, we got a Piet Vergelt introduction. We got Peve Stanley.
We were honored to have Peve, Piet Vergelt's son, I was going to say Peve Tyne, Tyne Vergelt here visiting a couple years ago. Really cool family. Again, Peve is kind of how Piet Vergelt puts his signature on a lot of plants. You'll see us offer Peve Starfish a good bit. Peve Stanley, a little lesser known introduction by him, but still awesome.
Yeah, he did that on all of his plants, but he didn't do it on his son. He did not do it on his son. He didn't put Peve Tyne, but he did do it on his plant name.
He does have a plant name after him, Peve Tyne.
But Peve Stanley, this is an upright, almost cecilifolium type. The leaf on this Matsumuri is so divided back. It's divided all the way back to the leaf stem. It's got a deep burgundy red color, almost black. Nice upright form. Amazing. Rare selection of a Japanese maple.
Super colorful, love it. Gonna work zones 5 through 9, and a good grower too, typically 6 to 8 foot. Beautiful plant, multi-stemmed. Johen, please don't take my tree. Famous Dolly Parton song this one's named after. Here, we've got Acer Johen Johen.
Acer Johen is a nice 6 to 8 foot upright, very colorful Acer Johen. It's about equally tall as it is wide. Those larger Acer Johen leaves are extremely colorful, giving you some apricots, some oranges on top of those sort of lime greens. Gives you a lot of great colors.
Off topic, but I have 2 girls. Carolina's almost 8, Tenny's almost 6. They belt out some Jolene from Dolly Parton. Coming up pretty soon, Tenny's gonna actually have a little concert, and she's thinking about singing Jolene at her concert. You haven't lived until you've seen my 6-year-old belt out Jolene. Anyway, Johen, completely off topic, but beautiful plant. Another just outside the box Shir Solum. I love that leaf to it. Classic Shir Solum leaf, 6 to 8 foot upright, great orangey red fall colors. I've had yellows to oranges early, then reds late. Super next level. A
lot of plants that haven't been on Mr. Maple in a while on this 10 at 10. That means a lot of people are going to be shopping for different things, but it also means that there's going to be a lot of people shopping because there's so many cool trees getting listed today.
All right, guys, we are bringing back Acer Pomatum Purple Crunch. Fun plant. Again, this one's going to work zones 5 through 9. Interesting pink-purple blush on this one in the early spring. Does remind us a little bit of Incognito, kind of a purplish form of that. Really interesting. Kind of has that Kurohime style vibe to it a little bit too. It's going to green up midsummer, but early spring it has a nice purple interest to it.
Yeah, I mean, that tighter habit really is intriguing with this one. You can see it on some of the new growth. It just tightens up, very dense, almost like a Shishigashira kind of style in that habit. So one we haven't offered many times on Mr. Maple. Purple Crunch will sell out fast today.
Grab you one today. Interesting plant, 6 to 8 foot in 10 years. Absolutely beautiful, and it does make a great container plant. I do recommend pairing this with Incognito. I think that'd be a fun comparison. All right, I'm wearing everybody's called me a cowboy today. You're gonna have to be the fastest hands on the keyboard to grab some of the stuff today. This one's gonna be popular. We're bringing back Yamama Momiji. This is an introduction from Japan, found on a mountaintop. It's got a unique, Yamama Momiji actually means mountain maple. You're gonna find this one to have really unique lime green bark, but also a really interesting leaf shape.
Yeah, it's got that heavily Matsumuri to it. This is a wild collected Acer Matsumuri. It was collected in the wild by Yataka Tanaka at Tsukasa Maple. It has this upright sort of semi-pendulous form, some really nice yellows to oranges in the fall. Yamama Momiji, y'all, it's gonna be Yama fast.
These are gonna go quick. There's normally a line for this one, so some XL sizes. This one's huge. Don't wait on this one either. I think a lot of people are gonna be headed for this one today. It's been a minute since it's been on Mr. Maple. You can have this interesting piece of Japan in your garden. Absolutely love it. Found a mountainside in Japan. That's always a cool story to start with. You're gonna love this one though. Very unique. Now, one of the things about true mountain maples, we have friends who grow Yamama Momiji, and that's what they call their businesses, growing Yamama Momiji. They don't want them all to look exactly the same. They want that windswept look. They want them to have that creativity of being grown on the mountainside in the elements. So don't stake this one. Don't make them look cookie cutter. Let it do its unique shape. That's kind of the beauty of Japanese maples. Grab you a Yamama Momiji today. Great sizes. All right, last but not least, let's bring back Cashmere.
Cashmere is one of our introductions from the Area 51 collection here at Mr. Maple. It's an upright thread leaf style that is extremely thin in the early spring. Something almost like a fairy hair when it's first leafing out. It matures with mature foliage smaller than Koto no Ito, and the leaf twists as well.
Yeah, that unique twist is really nice on this one. In between something like Koto no Ito and fairy hair, very durable. We find this one to be a great one for Western North Carolina. Town Buckholz also love this one. We're growing this one at the Buckholz farm as well. Thin foliage, though, especially in that early new growth, reminiscent of that of fairy hair. Again, this one's gonna work zones 5 through 9, a little more durable in some places than fairy hair. I think you're going to love this one. We actually had incredible bold red fall color on these this year. Absolutely loved it, setting it apart there as well. Really a fun plant. Cashmere, grab you one today.
Y'all, there's going to be an extra 10 trees in your weekly email from Mr. Maple. You can sign up for that on MrMaple.com. Those list on MrMaple.com at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time today.
Yeah, you're going to want to be part of that. We appreciate you hopping on our 10 at 10s. If you're in that live chat, you guys are the greatest. We love you guys. Appreciate you hopping in that live chat. It's a fun place. It's a fun community on our live chat videos. Definitely sign up to be part of that. Go to YouTube, log in during our live chats. They air every day at 9, and except for Sundays, those air at 8 p.m. Eastern. Go hop in that live chat. There's a fun community, people discussing plants. If you'd like to get more into that community, go join the Mr. Maple Friends group. That's on Facebook. It's a great way to learn more about plants. Post your pictures of cashmere this spring. Thanks for joining us, guys. Take care.
God bless.
And have a great day.